Welcome back to Studio 5. College internships have always been a good idea, but my next guest says for today's students, internships are a must. Meg Radunich is a career and academic counselor at Utah Valley University. She says college internships are more important than ever before. Meg, it's great to see you.
Hi.
So why the big push now for internship opportunities?
Sure. So on occasion, I have students contact me after graduation saying that it's been really hard for them to get that first job after graduation. All of those entry-level jobs want 2 years of work experience. They're like, how am I supposed to get experience if no one will let me have any experience? Right. So the answer, college internships.
College internships. We're going to talk a little bit about how the internship opportunities have evolved. One way is that one internship no longer just enough, right?
Right. Definitely students should be trying to get at least one internship before they graduate, but I recommend 2 to 3 just because that shows that you can work in a number of different environments for multiple bosses.
And not just for college seniors. Students are jumping on this opportunity earlier than before, correct?
That's right. Yeah, across the country, career centers are seeing more and more freshmen and sophomores using their services because they're recognizing how important it is to be college ready before they graduate.
So a student comes in your office, they sit down. I'm curious to your advice when it comes to juggling and managing the busyness of their schedules. They're already so busy as it is, and a lot of times these internships aren't paid opportunities, they're volunteer. So how do you instruct and counsel students to find that balance with the experience in mind?
Sure. Well, some of them are paid, but it's true, especially in some industries, you're just not going to find a paid internship. So you've got to keep that long-term perspective. If what you want is to get your foot into that company and you see yourself staying there long-term, do an internship. And sure, you take a hit financially when you do an unpaid internship, but it's worth the investment if that's the company and the industry you want to work in.
So weigh out that long-term reward.
Exactly.
You're going to walk us through 3 ways internships can really help turn that degree into a job, and in doing so, you're introducing us to a UVU intern named Rebecca, is that right?
Yes.
Give us her story.
Yes, so this is Rebecca Richardson. She is a former student of mine, and she is a graphic design student at UVU. She's also interning in their marketing department, helping them with some promotional materials. She does designs for their brochures and for their website and for all kinds of things. She's getting a lot of real life work experience.
And that really is the first benefit you want to punch home when it comes to the sacrifice we talked about these internships can be, is that real life work experience is different than anything you'll get in the classroom.
Exactly. And when I asked her about that, I said, what is it that you're getting in your internship that you can't get in the classroom? And she said, well, first of all, I'm working for real clients, real paying clients. And there's something about having real clients with real deadlines, working under real pressure that makes me learn faster and better. It demands a whole level of professionalism from her that she can't get in the classroom when she's just working with her graphic design students, her peers.
Right. When it comes to students who maybe are a little undecided, we talked about, well, if that's the company you want to work for, go for it, make the sacrifice, get the internship. What about students who are a little more fuzzy, undecided, gray line as to their future career? Can an internship help guide and shape you to the right position?
Absolutely. In fact, I think it's really helpful to do what you don't want to do first. Right? That's a great way to find your major, is figuring out what you don't want to do is all part of figuring out what you do want to do.
That applies to me. I did a public relations internship before doing a broadcasting internship. Loved them both, actually, but it did help on paper, side by side, to see exactly where I felt like my strengths and my passion
It allowed you to test drive the career before you committed. Exactly. And I see that from time to time. Sometimes with education students, they'll come in their senior year and they'll say, I've loved all the coursework for this career, and now that I'm in front of the classroom teaching, I realized I don't want to be an educator. And I'm thinking, oh, I wish you could have had some real life experience in this career your sophomore year, so then you'd have some time to change.
So that's where doing internships earlier also is a payoff.
Exactly.
Allows you to get your feet wet, so to speak. In what ways are students who do internships, do you think, more marketable to future employers?
Sure. Well, to use Rebecca as an example, here is a student who's sitting in a work environment. She's building her portfolio. She's starting to get interviews for professional full-time jobs. She doesn't even have her degree yet. She's also having people who are a couple years ahead in their career are mentoring her, and they're saying, hey, you know, give me your resume, I'll give it to the hiring manager at this company that I work for. She is starting to build her professional brand even before she's graduated. So she's not thinking like a college student, she's thinking like a professional. And she even told me of an experience, somebody dropped a flyer on her desk and said, this person's looking for a freelancer and I thought of you. So I think it's important to highlight what makes Rebecca such an excellent student and professional, future professional, is that she recognizes it's not just enough for her to be a talented creative graphic designer, but she's also being strategic and putting herself in environments where she's going to be recognized and to get opportunities, because it's great to be talented and creative, but if nobody knows you're there, you're not really going to get any experience.
So those networking opportunities just as valuable perhaps as the experience that you're getting.
Yes.
All right, great advice as always, Meg. Thank you so much, and it's your busy season, so good luck.
It is. Thank you.
Good luck. All right, coming up on Studio 5.